Hello. So last time I was out mowing, I saw a whole bunch of riparian grapes just popping right up out of my lawn. And in this video, I want to show you how you can propagate those and get some delicious grapes out of them if you prune them properly. Come join me in the chaos. All right, so to the average person, the untrained eye, you kind of look out here and you just see grass and random weeds and things that I let grow. So I've purposely not mowed for about a week because I noticed the last time I was mowing, I kept seeing grape leaves mixed in, like little grape seedlings mixed in with the lawn. So I told myself, okay, if these things can make it back after this last mowing, they must be strong enough to let live. And so sure enough, me and my kids have started marking them with sticks. I kind of told them, if you see grape leaves, mark them with sticks.
Yeah, and this is what the grape leaves look like, if you were wondering.
So there's some grape leaves here. These are riparian grapes. If you prune them, they're actually pretty good. If you just let them go, they'll kind of be a little bit sour. But if you prune them right and limit the amount of fruit that you let be on one vine, you can actually cause the berries to be pretty sweet. So anyway, this is a riparian grape. I marked it with a stick, and I actually mowed this to the ground probably about a week and a half ago or so. And as you see, it grows really fast. So this is probably one of the most aggressive varieties in this area. So Midwest, I'm in Missouri, Zone 6. This type is extremely aggressive. It reminds me of Thompson's Levis in Arizona, but obviously I'm not in Arizona, so Thompson's Levis doesn't grow crazy here, but this type of grape does. And so the fun thing about these types of grapes is birds love these, and they scatter them, and they pop up everywhere. And so every plant is slightly different. And so if you hate it, you know what to do. If you love it, let it grow. And so I'm gonna experiment, let it grow. Next year, I'll probably have fruit on it. I might even have fruit this year, I'm not sure. I don't see any flowers on it, but like I said, it grows really fast. And you can just walk around in the lawn if you have these anywhere near your house, and they'll seed up like crazy. Here's another one that's popping up. The foliage is beautiful. Another one here, another one here. And I've just taken sticks. I recently pruned my maple tree, and so I was using some of the sticks from the maple tree just to mark where these are, so the next time I mow, I don't mow them over again, so I give them a chance to grow up. And then I have a couple over in this little raised area. I'm experimenting with a few different plants with some chaos seeding, scattering some different things. But anyway.
They were this small.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding, like they're actually probably this small.
Crazy how fast they grew. All the way up here in less than a week. And I actually broke the tips off of these just to get them to concentrate on their lateral growth. I want this to leaf out a little bit, growing really well. And then you see a whole bunch of trumpet vines kind of popping up all over. I might leave some of those, at least for some chop and drop foliage. But lots of grapes. Let's go look at more grapes. Anywhere birds like to hang out, you'll see a lot of these riparian grapes kind of popping up. Sometimes you'll see those, sometimes you'll see fox grapes. They do have seeds, but that means that they're super easy to propagate and that they have a lot of the grape soy oil, which is supposed to be super healthy. Let's see if there's any more around here. Oh, here they are. So another one here I marked with a stick. Coming up strong. And then here's some fox grapes coming up pretty strong. And I'll probably just pick the strongest lead next year and trellis that. So here you can see a bunch coming up. The first year you want to let the leaves gather as much sun just to strengthen the root system as much as possible. And then next year I'll chop off all but one so that the entire plant will put all its energy into one single trunk. I have another one over here next to my blackberries, just sneaking up right here. And if I hadn't stopped mowing, I probably would have never noticed. So I'm glad I did, so I can mark those with sticks. So yeah, that's what the leaves look like. Riparian grapes. These are excellent climbers too. These will even climb a tree with little to no help. So if you want something, it's like if you have a bunch of plants that don't really yield food, you can get some of these grapes to pretty much climb and trellis anything you got. And then along this fence, I just have a whole mess of random stuff. Hops, fox grapes, riparian grapes, a whole bunch of stuff. A little bit of poison ivy, it looks like I need to cut back. So super easy, requires little to no effort. And then, like I said, if you prune them right, they'll be pretty good. If you just let them grow wild and have way too much vegetative growth, they'll probably be sour. Something I've noticed about grapes is there seems to be a finite amount of sugar that the grapevine can distribute throughout all the grapes. So if you have too many grape clusters, too many canes, too many cordons, you're going to distribute that amongst way too many grapes. But you prune it back and you limit the number of grape clusters you have, and you should be able to have much sweeter, higher quality grapes. And I'll do more updates on these wild grapes that I'm going to attempt to cultivate over the next year. So lots of opportunities. I have so much fence. So it's an acre. So I have, I don't know, I think I did the math and it was like 800 linear feet of fence that I'll be covering with blackberries and grapes and other things. So pretty excited. Hope this gives you some ideas. Get some food going in that backyard. Thanks for joining me in the chaos.